Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. My dear brother and sister, we live in very interesting times of incredible change and challenge. I think every Muslim feels a sense of disquiet inside of them. How do my loved ones, how will we stay anchored? How will we orient ourselves and navigate the incredible challenges and changes in the world? How can we live a life of meaning, a life of purpose in a world that has seen to have lost its purpose? How can we live a life of true freedom, true happiness in a world that promises so many variants of false freedom and false happiness? How can we live a life of balance and welfare for the self, for myself, and for those I love? This pressing question that I think faces every Muslim is the question that the Suhba Essentials Program attempts to answer. This program was carefully crafted and curated by Shaykh Mokhtar Maghraoui. Many of you are familiar with Shaykh Mokhtar. He is an expert scholar in many dimensions of Islam: the internal spiritual dimension and the external legal dimension. He has lived for many years as an imam, as a scholar, as a teacher, as a spiritual mentor, and he is fully aware and fully conversant of the challenges that face Muslims and humanity in the modern world. The Suhba Essentials curriculum is very unique in many ways. Firstly, the curriculum connects Muslims to their legacy of Islamic scholarship. It provides credible, reliable scholarship to Muslims who seek to learn, who seek to mature and seek to grow. But it does that in a way that is very contextual and very personal. It takes traditional knowledge and it reformulates it, recontextualizes it for the modern world. And the curriculum insists that the knowledge that we learn not sit merely in our minds as data, as information, as statistics, but rather the knowledge becomes action. And so the program, as part of its curriculum, focuses on gradual learning, gradual practice of what we learn, so that what we learn can become a habit, can become something which is a natural part of me. To remember Allah, for example, to regularly supplicate to Him, to be conscientious about connecting to the Quran on a daily basis, and many other aspects of practice. And essentially, the program aims to make what I learn experiential. That is, to deepen my emotional relationship with Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, so that my relationship is not something that is mechanical and robotic, but rather my relationship with Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam has a soul and has a beating heart. The program is very flexible. It has many streams and many learning pathways that make it easy for any Muslim to be a part of the program. We have graduates who are working professionals. We have graduates who are homemakers. We have graduates who are students. And that's part also of the uniqueness of the program, because our student body, our companions, come from all over the world. And we learn and we practice and we grow together in a spiritual collective, in a spiritual fellowship. We learn from one another, from the experiences, from the reflections of one another, as we learn from our teachers. Our graduates are those who are changing themselves from the inside out. Graduates who, as Shaykh Mokhtar often says, must enjoy a high SQ or spiritual quotient, which includes a high IQ, but is more vital and more essential and more comprehensive. There are many things that I will learn in the program. of the most important elements are how to purify my heart, how to cleanse my heart and beautify it from spiritual ailments and diseases. How, for example, to make better life decisions, how to make wiser decisions in my daily life using the beautiful rational principles of Islam. How to truly connect and learn about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam so that I may forge and deepen an emotional connection with him sallallahu alayhi wasallam. How to read the Quran and benefit from its pearls and gems, and how to learn about the inner dimensions of worship. How to learn not only about the legal dimensions of salah, of fasting, of zakah and of hajj, but also the inner spiritual meanings and the inner dimensions, so that when I worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I do that in a way with a fully present and fully aware and conscious heart. These are some of the things that we will learn in the program. For more information about the program, please visit almadina.org. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.